Tinubu exposed again as Atiku makes fresh revelation on where Nigeria's president lived before election. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. Minister of Budget and Economic Planning Atiku Bagudu commended President Bola Tinubu for his humility and simple lifestyle. Bagudu made the statement at the conclusion of a 3-day cabinet retreat held at the State House Conference Center in Abuja on Friday. He expressed regret over the controversy surrounding the purchase of a yacht, emphasizing that it was not meant for presidential personal use. Atiku Bagudu noted the mischaracterization or controversy that followed from the way the Navy described the ship has unfortunately generated a controversy, but if a budget of 2.2 trillion naira, 95% of it is okay. I think President Tinubu should be given credit for it. Bagudu also pointed out that President Tinubu does not have a need for luxury yacht as suggested, as he is content with his accomplishments in life and personal comfort is not a priority for him. Before he was elected president, he stays in a 3-bedroom appointment in Abuja. He lives a modest, humble life, he said. Bagudu, who defended the allocation of a significant portion of the budget to defense and security, stressed the importance of these funds in enhancing national security. According to him yesterday, in my comment, I said 3 things in the panel discussion. First, President Bola Tinubu during the campaigns have repeatedly emphasized the urgency to tackle security. And not surprisingly, 30% of the supplementary budget is for the defense sector. Equally, he has spoken about the need to support vulnerable populace and keep promises equally. He has spoken about the need to support vulnerable populace and keep promises equally. 30% of the supplementary budget is also on the palliatives. 400 billion naira cash transfers and 200 billion naira cash awards. Equally, infrastructure, about 25% of the supplementary budget is infrastructure. So there you have it, about 85% is in these 3 areas. He said, studies by experts have shown the key difference between countries that achieve growth and those who do not is that they have a plan and they stick to your plan. He says studies by experts have shown the key difference between countries that achieve growth and those who do not is that they have a plan and they stick to their plan. The 2023 supplementary budget faced scrutiny with specific focus on 2 aspects: the allocation for a presidential yacht by the naval and the allocation of over 6 billion naira for vehicles to the State House. On Thursday, the presidency clarified that the provision for the Nigerian Navy was not intended for President Tinubu's personal use. He contended that the public examination of President Tinubu's involvement in the 2023 supplementary appropriation, particularly in regard to items with misleading names like presidential yacht, could have been avoided if the Budget Office provided more detailed descriptions of these items. The Budget Office should be in a position to also explain to the public why such expenditure should be accommodated now, considering the economic situation of the country. He said that Tinubu's senior special assistant on media and publicity, Temitope Ajayi, in a piece posted on his Facebook page on Thursday. Ajayi reasoned that one reason Nigeria's budgeting system has been a subject of public attack is the very simplest way some line items are described by civil servants who prepare the budget. So you are coming out to say, Tinubu is living a modest life. We don't care. What did I say? We don't care. Coming out to say, he was living in a 3-bedroom apartment. All this one you're saying. How many houses? See, no matter their houses anybody has. That is to show people that at the end of the day, the money where they gather, the land where they gather and everything. At the end of the day, to me, it doesn't make sense. Why? You are only going to be able to live in one house. Except you want to make it a thing of, you get 20 houses, you won't go live one today, another one tomorrow, and it doesn't make sense. Nigeria do not care. This thing you're saying that Nigerians do not care at all. But the election has come and gone, and winner has emerged and declared, and governance has commenced, and Nigeria has moved on. Exactly. I like this. Governance has commenced. And it is the aftermath, it is the post-election period that I've said it before, that Nigerians will use to know who they voted for. Let us continue to emerge. I believe what the Navy needed is war boats, not a yacht, and there should be no doubt that the yacht ship is meant for the presidential personal use at this time when Nigerians are dying from poverty. Is this your own take on this? No, wait, is this your take on this? So there is no Oga, these people they no send anybody. Tinubu filled with lies and deception with no single truth in your mouth, always telling lies to escape your misdeeds instead of facing the truth. What would the Navy be doing with a yacht, which is a luxury? I don't know. This one they are coming out to say, the Navy would have given it a better name. Which kind of better name is that? The majority are educated illiterates. Nigerian Navy confirmed delivery of the ship this year, June, and you'll like it to understand that the yacht was never Tinubu initiative. They are still trying to transfer the aggression of lost election on Tinubu. Una wailing just started ahead of 2027. Alright, so what people are trying to say is this is not what they said. Fine, I heard that the yacht has actually come into the country. All this one they are bought. Who now ordered the yacht? That man they call Buhari, he really wreck this country. So the budget office has committed another clerical error in describing the presidential yacht purchased. These security governments are mischievous and liars. They think Nigerians are fools. My information for them is contained in the scriptures. The Bible, your sin shall find you out. Numbers 32 verse 23. On that day, the Supreme Court will be unable to bail you out with the technicalities before God, the Creator. Alright. The problem is the more they explain, the more implication they put themselves to. And they tell you, all criminals act leads to fascism. This man is famous, corrupt criminal and must be shamelessly and criminally struggle to defend the indefensible. Afterthought, fabricated fallacious defense. Since Naira refused to float, maybe the yacht might float without sinking.